Hi, Conor here from Cogs the Brain Shop in St Stephen's Green Shopping Centre. We'll be voting no for BID's renewal because we see it really as a second double taxation. We pay approximately €10,000 rates on our smallish shop, and we believe that that should cover the services that are provided by BID's. It's been a tough time the last 2 years. We've managed to keep on our staff with costs going up, and this is just another cost that I don't think independent businesses need in particular. I'm looking around town at independent shops and we are losing them, and I do not believe this is doing anything to help independent shops because of the cost, the extra cost that it involves for them.
My name is Kim Compton. I have a jewellery shop on Drury Street. It's called Jewel. I'm voting no to BID's because I have two major issues with them. The first thing about BID's is you are not invited to avail of their services. You are forced. We were conscripted. They just set themselves up, chose which businesses they wanted to participate, and sent us bills. I don't think that's democracy. The other thing is they don't actually deliver any services, and in fact the services they say they deliver are already paid for in our subscription to Dublin City Council, who are the mandated body for looking after the city. I don't think that BID's are effective. In fact, I think they divide the city because some people would subscribe at some level to them and some people are against them, and it causes discussion that then takes attention away from the things we should be concentrating on in the city centre. I think that BID's are very focused on the nighttime economy. They have regularly said that people come into town to dine and not to shop. So why are they charging all of the retailers for their services if they're not committed to the shopping customer? I think every customer has to be welcomed. I think we cannot be dictating to customers how they travel to us. I think we have to accommodate them whether they come in a car or on a broomstick. I think we have to provide space for them. Shopping centres certainly don't tell their customers how to get to them. They just welcome them. All in all, I'm not a fan of BID's and I'll be voting no.
Good morning, I'm Brendan Fagan from Stock Design. We've been trading in the area for 49 years, 46 years in South King Street, and prior to BID's being formed about 15 years ago, I would have been very supportive of BID's, and I felt that they would have represented the business community in Dublin 1 and Dublin 2. Prior to that, there was a very simple system. They had a liaison officer in Dublin City Council called Kevin O'Sullivan, and every couple of weeks Kevin would call around to the various different businesses, and any problems that we had, he would deal with them, follow it through, and they were done. For the first couple of years of BID's incorporation, it worked to some extent. There was an improvement. I voted for them the second time round after 5 years. But after that, things seemed to fall apart, and they changed direction from green and clean and dealing with all the housekeeping issues in the city. They seemed to fall apart, and they have failed miserably to engage and unify with the majority of the people in Dublin 1 and Dublin 2 districts. And that is the main reason that I'm not voting for them this time round.